Let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're taking a magnifying glass to something that completely preys on our highest hopes. We're going to deconstruct a meticulously designed trap. I'm talking about the architecture of the fake lottery scam. Picture this for a second. You're just going about your normal day, minding your own business, and boom, your phone pings. You glance down, and there's a notification staring right back at you, boldly claiming you've just won $5 million. And you know the absolute wildest part? It's for a lottery you literally have zero memory of entering. So your very first thought is probably, no way. An absolute miracle, right? Your mind is immediately racing. You're probably already spending that money in your head. But hold on, let's hit the brakes. Before you go buying that private island, I want to show you exactly how the scheme works from the inside out. I want to make sure you never become their next victim, because sadly, this exact illusion steals millions of dollars from hopeful folks every single year. So let's map out this so-called $5 million miracle. The scammers actually have a really specific playbook, and we can break it down into 4 highly calculated phases. We've got the bait, the hook, the sting, and most importantly, your way out, the escape. Let's kick things off by looking at how they set the initial bait. This is phase 1. The bait is exactly how that unbelievable winner notification actually lands on your screen. You see, it usually comes disguised as this super urgent SMS or maybe a really official-looking email, and it's designed entirely to just catch you completely off guard, interrupting your daily routine with what looks like life-changing news. Which brings us to the psychological hook. Now, this phase relies heavily on some seriously calculated psychological tricks. By hyping up this massive payout, they're intentionally triggering a huge dopamine rush to create this false, overwhelming sense of excitement and urgency. Basically, they want to bypass your critical thinking entirely. The goal? Make you stop looking for red flags and start packing for your permanent vacation. But then, the illusion breaks. Here comes the sting, the upfront fees. This is the sting, the absolute turning point of the whole scam. It's that exact moment the scammers pivot from handing you a miracle to suddenly demanding something from you. All of a sudden, to unlock your $5 million, you need to pay some processing fees or taxes up front. And here is the absolute core difference, the dead giveaway. Think about it. A real lottery deducts taxes directly from your winnings before you ever even see the check. There's zero out-of-pocket cost. But a fake lottery, they demand you pay those processing fees right out of your own pocket up front. It's crazy. They dangle millions of dollars in front of you, but they want thousands from your bank account right this second. Thankfully, you have the power to break free. Let's talk about escaping and reporting the scammers. The escape really boils down to 2 absolutely critical actions. First off, always verify a win independently. Do not, I repeat, do not use the phone numbers, emails, or web links they sent you in that initial bait message. And second, report the scammers, because by flagging that communication, you aren't just protecting your own wallet, you're actively helping dismantle their trap for other potential victims down the line. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final thought to serve as your permanent mental firewall against these types of schemes. It all comes down to one brilliantly simple, logical question. If you didn't even enter the lottery, how on earth could you possibly win it? Keep that question front and center in your mind, stay vigilant, and never let anyone sell you a miracle that ends up costing you your savings.